In the vast galaxy of NBA stars, some shine brightly, capturing our admiration, and then some stand out for entirely different reasons.
In this fall, I'm going to take my talents to South Beach.
From hilarious fouls and questionable fashion sense, to getting as creepy as a slow ear blow, these NBA players ignited as much fury as they have fandom. Their audacious antics might be their fuel, pushing them to perform better. But they also spark fiery debates among fans, analysts, and even their peers. So who are these polarizing figures that have the basketball world buzzing? And why have they drawn such strong negative reactions? Get ready for courtside spectacle that's hotter than a three-point streak, brought to you by these unforgettable stars. Number 10. LeBron James. Bow down, for we're entering the royal realm of none other than the basketball sovereign himself, LeBron James, aka King James. His journey to NBA majesty reads like a script Spielberg might have penned, complete with high school heroics and a dazzling rise to Cleveland Cavaliers prominence. But hold your horses, or in LeBron's case, your Choctaws. The plot twist came in 2010 when he orchestrated The Decision, a TV special that had us all glued to our screens. As he declared his heat-bound intentions, he inadvertently turned Cavaliers devotees into witnesses of a breakup nastier than a half-court alley-oop gone wrong. It's LeBron's resilience that makes his story riveting. While critics chattered, he focused on the court, clinching 2 championships with the Heat. Beyond his Miami days and triumphant return to Cleveland, he's continued to shine, proving repeatedly that his talents and leadership can elevate any team. Number 9. Kevin Durant. The tale of Kevin Durant, often called the Slim Reaper, is one of talent, choices, and redemption. Durant was Oklahoma City Thunder's golden boy, with fans envisioning numerous championships under his banner. But life, especially in the NBA, is unpredictable. Durant went from OKC's golden boy to teaming up with his former foes, the Golden State Warriors. Critics screamed shortcut, but Durant's back-to-back championships had them singing a different tune. It's like he turned the Warriors into the Avengers, and he was the dude with the superpowers. Who said basketball couldn't be a blockbuster? Critics were swift to voice their disdain, casting Durant's move as a shortcut to championships. But within the Warriors' framework, Durant wasn't just another star, he was pivotal. His jaw-dropping performances during back-to-back championship runs silenced many doubters. Earning 2 Finals MVPs, Durant proved that irrespective of the team colors he donned, his brilliance remained constant. Number 8. Dillon Brooks. You're not ready for this one, guys. Because Dillon Brooks is lighting up the headlines like a Christmas tree in July. The buzz? His trash talk game is so strong, even the referees are tempted to give him a tech for verbal assault. While some players might need earplugs, others just treat his words like elevator music, background noise. For instance, after bagging a win in Game 2, Brooks had some bold words for none other than LeBron James, dubbing him less than the greatest of his generation.
Dillon Brooks embracing the villainous role, saying, LeBron is old.
I don't care, he's old.
I poke bears. I don't respect no one until they come and give me 40.
The aftermath? Let's just say the scoreboard did the talking. But Brooks isn't just vocal with fellow players. Remember the Grizzlies Heat game? In hot pursuit of a loose ball, Brooks took a tumble, crashing into a cameraman. Most players might offer a hand or an apology. Not Brooks. He figured pushing the cameraman further was the way to go, leading to, you guessed it, more hate from the fans. Number 7. Draymond Green. While his skills are unmatched, his ability to trash talk is unparalleled. Give him a mic and he'll spill the beans on rivals, leaving no stone unturned. Remember when he threw shade at Tristan Thompson with his "we ain't cut the same" remark? Yep, the aftermath was as dramatic as you'd expect. Though NBA legend Doc Rivers once defended Kevin Garnett's notorious reputation, saying any team would be glad to have him, many would say the same about Green. Every team knows the value of a player like Green, who holds the team together like the strongest glue. But while home fans might cheer, on the road he is booed all the time. And it's not all unwarranted. Flashback to the 2016 NBA Finals, and you'll recall that controversial play where he targeted LeBron's lower region. That play marked a shift, and suddenly, Green's every move was under the microscope. And let's not forget his candid on-court chats. No one is safe, not even teammates like Kevin Durant. Number 6. Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving is nothing short of a basketball enigma. His handles, clutch shots, and uncanny ability to finish under the rim all paint a picture of a generational talent. Yet for all his on-court wizardry, Kyrie's career has been punctuated by moments of controversy. Leaving the Cleveland Cavaliers post a championship win to find his spotlight with the Boston Celtics was a move few saw coming. Boston days, however, weren't all rosy. Despite moments of brilliance, his leadership was questioned, and team dynamics seemed off, leading to a somewhat cloudy exit. Off-court, Kyrie's remarks, like the debate around Earth's shape, have often turned heads, making him one of the most discussed players in the league. Number 5. Patrick Beverley. He's racked up 11 NBA years and still counting, with what seems like an eternal spot in the league's bad books. What's Beverley's secret sauce? Well, it's not dazzling slam dunks or intricate footwork. But what he lacks in finesse, he compensates for with sheer grit. Houston Rockets fans would remember him as the heart and soul, always hungry, never backing down. Fast forward to his LA Clippers chapter and, let's just say, the dynamics changed. You remember that infamous moment with Paul George poking fun at Damian Lillard? Well, fans couldn't get enough of the drama that followed. And then, suddenly, critics everywhere seemed to box him into a defense specialist corner. Some even joked that he was the meme of the offseason. Number 4. Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard, once known as Superman during his Orlando Magic days, was a dominant force in the league. His athleticism, shot blocking, and dunking made him a perennial all-star and the face of a franchise. But as his career progressed, the narrative around Dwight became more complex. His departure from Orlando was the start. Rumors of coach disagreements and an uncomfortable press conference with then-coach Stan Van Gundy painted Howard in a controversial light. His subsequent moves to the Lakers and Rockets further complicated his NBA story. Seen as the heir to the storied legacy of Laker big men, his tenure in LA was short-lived, marked by tensions with Kobe Bryant and an inability to mesh with the team's existing dynamics. Later stints in Houston, Atlanta, Charlotte, and Washington saw a once dominant center moving from team to team, leading some to label him a journeyman. Off the court, Dwight's personality, often playful and jovial, was at times seen as not serious enough for the competitive nature of the league. Number 3. Lance Stephenson. Then there's the showman extraordinaire Lance Stephenson. Many of his fans admit that they'd hate him if it wasn't for the Pacers. But at the same time, he was also considered to be one of the most underrated and misunderstood players of the NBA. His on-court antics are as unpredictable as a full-court press, and his flair for getting under opponents' skin is as notorious as his crazy layup attempts. Who can forget his infamous ear-blowing incident with LeBron James during the playoffs? I mean, who needs a fan when you've got Lance, right? Classic Lance. When Dwayne Wade was questioned about who do you hate guarding you the most, his reply was, Lance was annoying as hell. Kirk Hinrich was annoying, but it was different. Kirk was doing his job of defending. Lance was annoying because he was doing other things he felt would get in your head. Kirk was locked in, and you had to mind your P's and Q's. So we're guessing it's not just the fans, but Lance got some in-court haters too. Number 2. Bruce Bowen. He is a player whose legacy often elicits mixed emotions. Say hello to the guy who switched teams more often than we changed TV channels. Boston Celtics, Philly 76ers, Miami Heat, all before finding his basketball soulmate with the San Antonio Spurs. Now let's talk Bowen, the man whose career reads like a best-of album. Hits, misses, and a few tracks that make you go, did that really happen? He had a fadeaway jump shot smoother than a milkshake, but his defense? Imagine a bulldog guarding its turf. It was fierce, maybe a bit over the top. Retrospecting Bowen's career now that he's hung up his boots is a whirlwind of accolades and controversies. Some saw him embodying the league's dirty player title. And while his one-footed fadeaway jump shot was beautiful, many couldn't see past his aggressive, sometimes over-the-line defense. Those dangerous tactics have been the subject of countless replays and discussions. Were they tactical brilliance or just plain uncalled for? Depending on who you ask, the answer might differ. But one thing's for sure, Bowen never failed to get people talking. Number 1. Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons, the Australian prodigy, entered the league with a weight of expectations. His unique blend of size, ball handling, and playmaking drew early comparisons to some of the game's greats. But as the NBA calendar flipped, there it was, an elephant in the room named "Shoot the ball, Ben." His reluctance to pull the trigger, especially from the three-point line, was like an itch fans couldn't scratch. And when the playoffs rolled around, the spotlight had its own magnifying glass, exposing every chink in his armor. The 2021 playoffs further intensified the scrutiny. Despite being a formidable defender and an all-star, a series of hesitant offensive plays against the Atlanta Hawks, particularly his choice to pass rather than attempt a dunk in a crucial Game 7 moment, drew criticism from fans, analysts, and even teammates. The love-hate relationship with Sixers fans grew even tenser. Off the court, while Simmons' private nature should be his privilege, it often collides with the intense media culture of the NBA, leading to further speculations and discussions around his fit and future with the team. So as we wrap up, is their audacity keeping the league vibrant and fans on the edge of their seats? Or do these players serve as a reminder that the game, just like life, is filled with differences? Comment down below. Thanks for watching. Remember to leave a like and subscribe. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell. Goodbye.